Hello and welcome to the Crosse Technologies Tech Talk, a show designed around answering your questions quickly and accurately. I'm Greg Piesel, and today we will be setting up and showing you how to use your new alarm clock charging station. So, let's go! Before we get started, I should point out that this video has been organized into chapter points, designed to help you find what you need to know quickly. So, if you're looking to set up something specific, use the clickable links in the following overview screen to jump directly to that spot in this video. You can also find the times to each chapter in the description below this video. Using this method, simply click the blue highlighted time to the right. Otherwise, just sit back and learn as we take you through each step of the setup process. So here's an overview of how this video is organized. Chapter 1, Introduction, which is actually what you are currently watching. Chapter 2, Initial Setup. We tell you what's in the package and walk you through the settings menu step by step. Chapter 3, LCD Layout and Icon Descriptions. In this chapter, we will lead you around your alarm clock screen, detailing what each icon means in relation to each other. We will also show you how to adjust your backlight brightness. Chapter 4, USB charging ports. Here, we will explain how these ports work, what cables are included, and point out some useful features you may not have noticed. Chapter 5, the time alarm. It is here you will learn how to set alarms, choose their type, deactivate and/or reactivate them, snooze them, and turn them off. Chapter 6, the nap feature, an extremely useful countdown component that lets you sleep for a designated amount of time without having to set a custom alarm. It is in this chapter where we show you how easy this is to use. And Chapter 7, Help Us Help You. This is the final chapter where we point out the unit's model numbers, tell you how to find customized support, and show you where to interact with us on social media. Alright, let's begin. Within your package, you should find 1 alarm clock charging station, 1 5-volt power cable, 2 AAA batteries, and 1 USB to micro USB or lightning cable cord. To ensure proper function of this device, we recommend following us through these 3 simple steps. Step 1. Insert the 5-volt power cable into an outlet, and then into the side of the alarm clock itself. Step 2 is actually optional, however, we do recommend inserting the 2 provided AAA batteries, according to polarity, into the back of the clock. This will help maintain the time and date information during power loss. And Step 3, work through the settings menu to customize how you would like this clock to function. To enter the settings menu, press and hold the set button for about 3 seconds, or until you see the language setting appear on screen. Once in the settings menu, you will use the plus and minus buttons to adjust the values, and the set button again to confirm your adjustments and move to the next item in the settings menu. I should also point out that if you would like to exit the settings menu at any time, simply press and release the snooze/light button on the top of the unit. This will bring you back to the main screen. So here's the order in which the settings menu will follow. First is the language setting, which allows you to choose between English or Spanish. This will affect the days of the week, month abbreviations, and instructions within the sub-menus. I will keep it on the default English setting by pressing and releasing the set button to move to the next item in the settings menu. Second will be the ability to turn on or off the beep function. The default is on, meaning you will hear a beep for every button push. To change this to off, you will need to press and release either the plus or minus button. To confirm your selection, press and release the set button again. Next will be the hour setting. It's about 3:30 p.m. here, so using either the plus or minus buttons, I will move the hour to 3, making sure the AM symbol turns off and the PM symbol turns on. Now that I'm at 3 p.m., I will press and release the set button again to jump to the minute selection. Here, I will press and hold the plus button to make the numbers climb rapidly. Once we reach 30, I will press and release the set button again to confirm my selection. This will move us to the year setting. it is currently still 2016, so I will confirm this with the press and release of the set button. Next, we move to the month option. Today is April 13th, so I will move the month number to a 4, confirm this, and then move the following date number here to the 13th, confirming this once again with the set button. After selecting the date, the station will bring you to the Fahrenheit or Celsius temperature reading option. The default is Fahrenheit, but once again this can easily be changed by pressing and releasing either the plus or minus button. I will, however, stick with Fahrenheit and make this my selection with another press of the set button. The final item in the settings menu is the snooze duration. This setting allows you to set a custom length between 5 and 120 minutes for how long you'd like to continue snoozing after you hit the snooze button. Using the plus button, I will set this to 10 minutes and press and release the set button one final time to bring us out of the settings menu and back to the main screen, effectively saving all of the changes we have made. This chapter is designed to familiarize yourself with how this alarm's LCD screen is set up, as well as explain what each of its icons and areas represent. Area 1 has the largest digits, which represent the time. This is a manual set clock which gets programmed within the settings menu. Icon 2 is the low battery icon. When this appears on screen, it is time to change the batteries in the back of the display. Icon 3 is the alarm icon, which tells us an alarm is set and ready to go off at the specified time. Another thing this icon tells us is its type, which will be covered in Chapter 5. Area 4 on the main screen shows us the day of the week. But when using the nap or snooze feature, this area of the screen will change to represent the specific nap or snooze duration. Area 5 on the main screen shows the month and date. But again, when using the nap or snooze feature, this area will show a seconds countdown until the alarm is set to go off again. Area 6 represents the indoor temperature, which can be shown in degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. This option is set when going through your settings menu. Area 7 represents the indoor humidity. And icons 8 and 9 represent port 1 and 2's charging indicators. We explain how these work in Chapter 4. Now that you have a better understanding of what's represented on your LCD screen, let's show you how to easily adjust its brightness. When operating using the power cable, the backlight can be easily adjusted. When on the main screen, press and release the snooze/light button, conveniently located on the top right side of the clock, to adjust its brightness. With each press, you will cycle through the options, high, low, and off. Now, when you are using battery power only, the screen will automatically be set to off. You can press any of the buttons to have the backlight turn on for 10 seconds, but after which, the screen will turn off again to conserve battery power. With today's technology becoming more and more important in our everyday lives, having a convenient way to charge those devices is a vital feature to have in your alarm. Here's how this clock's USB charging ports work. When a device is plugged into one of these ports, the station will greet you with an hello screen. At this point, you should see a lightning bolt flashing to indicate the device is being charged. When the device is completely charged, a full battery will appear on screen. And as you may have noticed, when no device is connected, no battery icon will show. For your convenience, we have included a USB to micro USB, or lightning cable, to give you an all-in-one option for charging whatever phone or tablet you may have. However, it is recommended that you charge devices that self-regulate the power coming into them, as well as use the charging cords that came with those devices, for best results. It was actually these longer charging cords that inspired us to include the cable hooks on the back of the unit. Simply slide the cable into the hook, and the end of your cable will be easy to find every time. The cool thing about this clock's alarm is that it can be customized to fit your lifestyle. Here's how it works. To view what time the current alarm is set for, simply press and release the alarm button. To change and set a new alarm, press and hold the alarm button for about 3 seconds. The hour will begin flashing on screen. Here you can use the plus and minus buttons to adjust the alarm hour. Pay attention to the AM and PM symbols. Each time you pass the 12 o'clock hour, it will switch between the two. Now let's set an alarm for, say, 6:30 a.m. Once we move the hour here to 6 a.m., I will press and release the alarm button again to move to the minute setting. Pressing and holding the plus button here will allow me to adjust the minutes to 30 faster. This also works in the opposite direction with the minus button. Once we reach 30, we can press and release the alarm button again to move us to the alarm type setting. Using the plus and minus buttons again, you can choose how you would like this alarm to operate. A single alarm, represented with no lights under the icon, will operate as a standard alarm, going off every day. A Monday through Friday alarm, represented by the 5 stripes under the icon, will go off every weekday. And a weekend alarm, represented by the 2 stripes, will do just that, go off only on Saturday and Sunday. Let's set this alarm as a Monday through Friday alarm by pressing and releasing the alarm button one final time to confirm and exit back to the main screen. You will know your alarm is activated when the icon remains lit on the main screen. If you wish to deactivate this alarm, press and release the alarm button from the main screen. Once the alarm time is showing, simply press and release the alarm button again. This will effectively deactivate or reactivate the alarm, indicated by the alarm icon on the left side of the screen. Now I know many of you are wondering how the snooze button works. Well, here's your answer. When the time alarm sounds, press and release the snooze/light button. The alarm will be silent for the pre-selected snooze duration we set within the settings menu in Chapter 2. This duration will show in orange on screen with the time counting down. When the snooze countdown reaches 0, the numbers will flash and the alarm will sound again. This snooze feature can be repeated as many times as you wish, but should you wish to shut it or a normal alarm off, all you have to do is simply press and release any button besides the snooze/light button. This will shut the alarm off for the current day, leaving it activated for the next time it is scheduled to go off. Sometimes we just want to take a quick nap without having to set a new alarm. This is why we've created the nap feature. With the touch of a button, you instantly start a custom countdown, and you're good to go. Now, let's show you how to set this up. As we have said, by simply pressing the nap button, you will start the countdown. The default is 10 minutes, but say you'd like to set this to a custom time, say 30 minutes for example. To do this, from the normal time display, press and hold the nap button for about 3 seconds. The word nap will appear on screen, and the time in minutes will be flashing in white. Use the plus and minus buttons to select the nap duration, up to 120 minutes. So I will use the plus button to move the numbers here to 30 minutes. I will then press and release the nap button once again to confirm and start the nap countdown. It should be noted that once you set a custom nap time duration, the clock will remember this and keep it saved. So the next time you wish to take a nap, all you have to do is simply press and release the nap button once to start another 30-minute countdown. When the countdown reaches 0, the word nap and 0 min will flash on screen, and the alarm will sound for 2 minutes. After these 2 minutes, it will then stop if no buttons are pressed. To exit the nap mode at any time, simply press and release any button except the snooze/light button. Another important thing to point out would be the model numbers for this unit. If you flip the alarm around to the backside, you will find both the clock's model number as well as the model number for its power cable. Additionally, the power cable will have its model number printed on itself as well. Knowing where to find these model numbers will be important if you wish to search for more information about this product online. So, for the most part, I think we've covered everything. But if you think we've missed something, or should you have further questions about this product or others, please do not hesitate to ask in the comments section below. That is what these videos and our social media channels are all about, getting you the information you need to know quickly and accurately. We're here to help you. So please, follow us here on YouTube for the latest video content, like us on Facebook for some personalized interaction, and follow us on Twitter to join the conversation. In the meantime, we hope you enjoy your new alarm clock charging station. I'm Greg Piesel, here for Crosse Technologies Tech Talk. We'll see you next time.